Hey everybody, so excited to be with you, especially today. It looks like we are going to go over 500,000 followers in the next couple of hours. And I'm so happy to grow this community because the mission we have at Amen Clinics is to end mental illness by creating a revolution in brain health. And in order to create the revolution, you have to have warriors. You have to have the people. And as our community grows and grows, I am super excited because how we're going to end mental illness is we're going to get our brains right. We need to stop calling these things mental illnesses. Hate that. Calling someone mental shames them. And call these things anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, OCD, ADHD. What they really are, these are brain health issues that steal your mind. Get your brain right and your mind will follow. So I just had to take a couple of minutes and thank all of you for following us. Over the next year, we're going to continue to do spectacular things. I'm going to talk a lot about happiness, but I'm also going to talk about how to become the CEO of your life. Did you know that the front third of your brain, called the prefrontal cortex, largest in humans than any other animal by far, is called because it's called the executive part of the brain because it's involved in executive functions like focus and forethought and follow through, judgment, impulse control. And a couple of days ago, I posted a video. I've been spending the last month or so teaching our 16-year-old niece, who we adopted, how to drive. And she hit a curb on Sunday, blew out a tire. There was all this drama. And I'm like, hey, while we were waiting for a guy to come change the tire, it's like, let's post about this. And it was a very special moment for her. It's like, it's a mistake. You learn from them and you move on. I sort of wish my parents were like that when I was growing up. But as we were driving to school yesterday, I noticed she was changing like too many lanes. And I said something to her that I'm going to start incorporating with all of my patients. And it's what I do as a CEO. You guys might notice I tend to wear the same thing over and over and over and over again. Why? I just don't want to make that decision every day. I was listed as a fashion icon in the New York Times because of the black I wear on public television, but it's mostly because I just don't want to have to think about it. And I'm like, you are going to do great things, but if you're going to do great things, you have to stop doing little things that don't matter. Like turn into the lane where you're going to make the next turn so you don't have to continually waste your energy. And I just thought that's such a great principle. Try not to do things that don't matter. Know what you want. Such an important principle in life. Know what you want, and then ask yourself every day, is my behavior today getting me what I want in my relationships, in my work, in my money, in my physical, emotional, and spiritual health? And the first thing I want you to want besides a good relationship with your God and your soul, the first thing I want you to want is a healthy brain, because your brain controls everything you do, how you think, how you feel, how you act, how you get along with other people. I mean, it just wears me out. People always want to know, well, what about alcohol? And what about marijuana? And what about magic mushrooms? And I'm like, well, what about brain health? You know, eating right, exercising, sleep, taking simple supplements, not believing every stupid thing you think. Foundational. Healthy brain, healthy life. Love your brain, love your life. So I am so grateful for all of you. Tell me where you are from. I have Ontario, Canada, and Toronto. My Canadian friends are out today. Mexico. I love this. I love our community, and I just wanted you to know that. So our next goal is 1 million followers, but really our goal is to end mental illness. How are we going to do that? We're going to get serious about brain health. All right, everybody, have a spectacular night.